2 miles, 5 furlongs. The Ryanair Chase is, for me, what sets racing apart, or national hunt racing apart from flat racing, in that we get to know and love these horses that come back year after year after year, rather than being retired to stud after 6 months, which is something I know you've long dreamed of, a career retired
Me
to stud.
too old.
But you look back at this race and things like horses like Albertus Run winning it twice, Q Card winning it, and Davy. Our nap last year, Bill and I, Balco de Flo got the job done. So for the 3 people that are out there that actually listen to us, thank you very much
All
for that.
blood relations.
Yeah, exactly. They all had a £10 free bet in their Christmas card. But I love the race, and I know I'm novel in that approach, and not many people agree, but I really do like the race, and I think it gives a home to horses that have races that they can't win, but they can come and win here. And we've got Min, Monalee, Footpad, Undersur, Waiting Patiently, Frodon, Kemboy. Again, a really interesting race and something to really get our teeth stuck into. Bill, I know you're a massive Min fan, however he's probably more likely to run in the Queen Mother, correct?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
So now we can come on to your nap of the festival.
Yeah, well, I'm very keen on Monalee here. I'm just hoping that connections don't go for the Gold Cup. This is, in fact, a plea not to run in the Gold Cup. Monalee.
I think connections do watch these videos.
Yeah, of course they do. Of course they do. That's how they
But not till after the meeting.
Yeah. Well, they watch it.
Well, I hope they weren't in the pub we were at last night when I gave my opinion on Monalee and then Bill gave his. I know that you'd be getting a Christmas card and I wouldn't.
The thing that I like about Monalee is that I think this is his trick. His form. I mean, the form book never lies. But if you look at the form book, his form over fences, 3 miles or 3 miles plus is 2F or whatever it is. His form over 2.5 and 2 miles 5 is 111. This is his trick. I watched a replay of the RSA Chase last year, which Davy won. But Monalee was the horse that tanked the whole way round. He just looks like he wants a drop-in trip, strong pace from the front. I think this is the perfect race for him. A lot of people labelling him and saying that he can't win, he's just below top class. I think that 2 miles 5 round Cheltenham, this is the ideal race for him. And if he runs here, he would be one of my bets in the meeting.
Wow, there you go. Davy, shoot him down.
Yeah, it was a race that the Irish struggled in the past, in last year, I think. Or maybe Willie won it with the year before. It looked most interesting in Footpad or Min if they're going to split him up and which goes where. I think Footpad is a very talented horse. He's got good form over further in France, so I think stamina is. I think he's a Grade 1 winner over 2.5 in France. So that's that kind of ticks that box. Monalee is a very talented horse. Look, he does seem to run his best races just shy of 3 miles. And then you're going down into kind of handicap form, but this race does have a habit of throwing up a horse that's capable of winning a good handicap off the top weight. Can win this.
Frodon would fit that.
Frodon around Cheltenham is a very, it's a dangerous animal, so.
Weight carrying performance in November was staggeringly
that's
good.
Right.
And I know that the Gold Cup has been strongly spoken of all season by that camp, and only 2 days ago did they sort of start to lean towards the Ryanair, which seems a more realistic target for me, I think.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a race that is within his ability, So, yeah. Look, again, Monalee ran a very good race at the festival last year. His run the last day was really very visually very impressive. You'd have to be very impressed by him, and it's a great leaner towards this race. If he runs in this or the Gold Cup, he's going to be competitive in either. So. He's a very talented horse. I just think the Footpad has that bit of class if he runs in this. His jumping is spectacular and a little bit maybe on the edge at times, as we've seen. He can let fly at a fence.
Well, it just goes to show how quickly this game changes. Now, you walk out of Cheltenham last year, and Footpad and Sam Crow are going to be the stars of racing for years to come, and they can't win a race since. And it is, you know more than any. You enjoy the days as they come, because horses like that just show how hard at this level of the game it is to keep them sound. We managed to keep you sound though.
I thought Frodon early in the season, there was a quote 14-1 for this after he had one of his early rising victories. Yeah. I thought this race was made for him. Of course, it will it tells you exactly how the race is going to be run, because Brano just cut him loose, off we go, leave him to his own devices. They have a great bond. Is he quite good enough? I've been a Monalee fan since novice hurdle days, and I kind of go with Uncle Bill's view here that 2.5 is about spot on. Just short of 3 is Davy.
Well, I know you get attached to horses.
I follow him over cliffs.
A bit like
He has his goat as well to go racing with him as well.
Who, me or the horse?
Monalee lives with a goat. Right. Yeah.
We've all been there. The real low point for me of the season was waiting
Sitting
patiently.
now to do this.
Yeah, well, I'm still here. It's not over yet. But no, when waiting patiently got beaten last time out and well beaten as well, that sort of was pretty crushing to fans. That horse who has been obviously fell or brought down in the King George, and you were left thinking how good is this horse and believing it was going to be very good. And perhaps he isn't. I don't know if you can forgive him for that last run. Waiting patiently fan yourself, aren't you?
If the Jeffersons thinks it's a good horse, good horse.
Yeah.
Simple
Wants
as
the
that.
rain though, doesn't he? Wants some
Really is as simple as
I
that.
don't think they were ever keen to be at Cheltenham anyway, though, with the horse, to be honest. So, Toby, the winner of the Ryanair, please.
We've got Top Notch in that, who...
Yes, of course, sorry, I should have mentioned.
You know, he's a rock-solid horse. He is tough as they come. He will be there and thereabouts. I couldn't be more sort of looking at that, but he will be.
I
he's
think
a
that's what
rock-solid
makes
horse.
this race fun.
Yeah.
He will be there or
Yeah.
thereabouts. Frodon will be there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
Monalee will be there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating race.
Yeah, I must agree. I do love Monalee as well. Actually, I really do. He's a really fascinating horse.
I'm the only one who doesn't like Monalee, so let's hope that all you four end up looking stupid and I look extremely clever.
It's highly unlikely.
I know. I also agree that it's probably highly unlikely, but have your phones by your hands at about 2:54 on Thursday afternoon, and I'll give you all the bell. But Monalee for Bill then. Davy.
Yeah, it's literally a flip of a coin between Footpad and Monalee, but probably siding with Monalee.
Toby.
I can be loyal and stick with my good old friend Top Notch.
Okay.
That's because you need a job. Monalee.
And I will oppose Monalee, and I'll be top price for you four when the cameras stop rolling. So, guys, make sure you back Monalee with us. The website is starsports.bet, and I will use the money for the Christmas party.